With Bitcoin consistently hitting all-time highs, a lot of traders are anticipating for an alt season. But what are the indications for us to look out for to say, okay, now is the time to dial in into alts? Because so far, Bitcoin has been hitting all-time highs consistently, nearing $100,000. I can recall a few years ago, so many people thought it was just impossible for Bitcoin to ever hit 100,000, but now we're just literally a few percentage away from 100,000. Irrespective of the fact that Bitcoin has been rallying, in my opinion, this doesn't mean that it has the highest risk to reward ratio. If you go straight down into altcoins, you'll see a lot of them are still under 90% in drawdown, 80% in drawdown. Now, it doesn't mean that all these altcoins are going to rally and create all-time high. A lot of them are just going to be stuck in there, probably go to zero. Some of them will get to that all-time high, delivering exponential results, exponential returns. Now, the indicator that I'm always watching out for to anticipate for a major run up is the Bitcoin dominance. Most people start investing in Bitcoin and Bitcoin starts to rally, but later on, when those traders and investors who has invested in Bitcoin have made significant profits, they start to take their profits and start to put it into the altcoins. Now, the indicator that I'm always looking out to see for me to anticipate for an alt season is the Bitcoin dominance, the market cap for the Bitcoin dominance. And as you can see right here, this, in my opinion, is bearish. It was creating lower high and a lower low. And then we came up here, took liquidity from the previous lower high. We went to the downside, rallied again, took the liquidity again, dropped down, breaking significant structure. The moment we broke the structure, the only thing I'll be interested in is for price to come up into this key level. And the moment I see a 4-hour shift in market structure or daily shift in market structure, if that shift in market structure to the downside stays sustained, then I'll be anticipating to see an alt season. And let's go down to the daily time frame to see whether there's been a shift in market structure. And then so far, you can see right here, we were creating lower highs right here. And we were creating higher highs, consistently creating a higher high and a higher low right here. And we created another higher high, created this higher low. And then we rallied, took liquidity from the previous high. And right here, we broke structure. So this is currently the daily time frame. And for me to dial in fully into those altcoins, I would like to see this daily candle to close below this low. If this daily candle can close below this low, then all I'll be anticipating to see is for this to stay sustained and start creating lower highs and lower lows. If this happens, this is a clear indication that we're about to enter into an alt season. Alt season is where you see random alts probably don't have any utility, rallying, delivering 10x, 50x, 100x. Sometimes even some of them do 1,000x. That is very rare, but sometimes they do that. And this is the indication to show me that the time has come for an alt season. So far, I can see a break of structure, but one thing I need to see is I need to see a candle closure. Don't forget, we have this fair value gap here. So if we don't close below this low and price just for whatever reason closes above this low, then that means this is a potential run on liquidity and we mitigated this fair value gap here and price can still continue higher again. So I want to see complete closure. And if we do see a retest, I still want to see another complete closure breaking below this low as well. If I can see that within the next coming days, that is a full-blown alt season coming up shortly. And remember, alt season usually happens within the end of the year, beginning of the new year. So I wouldn't be surprised working with the seasonal tendency. It aligns perfectly well for the seasonal tendency for the alt season as well. So this is what I'm watching.